Okay, we're going to talk about constant radius fillets and take a look at some of the options we have here. And with a constant radius fillet, we can do what's called a multiple radius fillet. In other words, I could have one feature that has multiple radii in there. So for instance, this part I have here, we could go in and create a fillet, so features, fillet. I'm going to have what's called constant size fillet, and I can start selecting these options of different fillets in here. So I could come in and select this edge, and we could control this with a radius, 0.2 inches, and this edge here set to 0.2 inches that were selected. We can also use a option down here for what's called multiple radius fillet. So if I select that, I can come back and look at another edge here. Maybe these side edges we want to set as 0.25 inches or a quarter inch. And I can simply click on each of these fillets, and as I collect more, so as I collect more of this other edge, I can control that fillet to whatever I want. So I really have a constant radius fillet, but I have multiple radii in this one feature. So if I go ahead and select OK, there's my feature. So I don't know if you saw it, there is an option in here as I select an edge. You'll notice that a little context menu pops up, and it allows us to quickly select multiple edges that we may want to fillet. And as I hover through, in this case in pink with my color system, it's showing what edges it will select for me. So as I roll through, it's picking up more of the holes. Now it's anything connected to that face, and so on and so forth as I continue to roll through. So this might be a quick way to go through and grab the edges of the part that you want to fillet. So I'm going to go back to this loop, and we're going to, and this fillet propagates all the way through. So if I okayed on this, we notice that continuous bottom edge, kind of the joint where this feature meets the plate there. So those are some of the options that we have in basically constant radius fillets, which is what we use the majority of the time, and the fact that we can do multiple radii fillets. Now another option that's in here is called select through faces, and basically what this does is if I select that, it allows me to kind of drill to the opposite side, or basically select through the solid itself. So I could pick up that edge, maybe the back edge here, I could pick that up. It just makes it a little bit easier for you to select the edges you want without having to rotate around and find them. Okay, another important option is what's called round corners. So as, for instance, that joint I did around the base here, as here I never did round this, but I have a sharp edge. You can see in the preview, if I select round corners, that as the radius comes around this edge, it's going to try to round that. So if I OK that, and you can see it makes a nice kind of rounded corner. If I unselect that property, so round corners, notice as it comes around, it's going to be a little more, I guess, leave a kind of a sharp edge there. So if you imagine like your tools coming along and machining that, you'd probably want to use round corner. That's kind of what it would look like in reality. So just remember that option is there. Really important. Okay, so those are some of the options with our constant radius fillet. We've used this a lot. It's pretty typical, pretty common, and we're going to get into some of the other fillet types in more videos. Okay, thanks for watching.